But the inspiration for us even in 74 came from Imtex. If you go to Chicago or you go to Hanover and you see the scale of the exhibitions, the whole world is there. So we need to build that scale in India. Exhibition industry needs to be recognized, needs to be supported, needs to be given incentives to grow.
Today we are with the pioneer of Indian exhibition industry, Mr. Tarun Das. And for our subscribers and for our audiences, we'd like him to speak and tell us more about himself. So please introduce yourself.
So it was 1974 and we had just set up the CII, but in a different name. It was called AIEI in those days, Association of Indian Engineering Industry. And we thought, how do we get the industry to take notice of us? So we said we'll organize a trade fair. And at about 3 months' notice, we organized the first Indian engineering trade fair in Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. Amazingly, it was a great success. We got foreign visitors, foreign participants at short notice. And once it was a success, then it gave us confidence that we can do it again. And so we institutionalized that fair, IETF, which is still continuing, 40 years after we first did it in February 75. Then we went on to Auto Expo and other fairs, But the inspiration for us even in 74 came from Imtex. The first Imtex was held in 1969 in Bombay. And the father of that great exhibition was the late Mr. Naval Godrej.
What is your take on the future of exhibition industry?
The exhibition industry is, in its present form, started really about 40, 50 years ago and had grown. It projects India and Indian capabilities. If it's foreign companies participating, it projects that country and that company. It promotes trade. It promotes investment. It's a huge platform for information, for communication, and for business development.
What is the difference you have observed compared to the foreign exhibitions with the Indian ones?
I think the foreign exhibitions, one is the scale. If you go to Chicago or you go to Hanover, and you see the scale of the exhibitions, the whole world is there. So we need to build that scale in India. The second is infrastructure. The quality of everything in the exhibitions abroad are amazing.
How do you position the role of government for this industry?
The government and particularly the Ministry of Commerce and Industry is the central point around which trade and investment happens. It's the hub. And the effectiveness, the dynamism, the support of the government through the Commerce and Industry Ministry particularly is crucial for the exhibition industry to grow. Exhibition industry needs to be recognized, needs to be supported, needs to be given incentives to grow. You go to Munich or you go to any other, say, German fairs, as you rightly said, the government is doing so much to support the exhibition industry.
With the changing times, you have seen that there's a digital revolution now. Do you feel that we can infuse this new generation youth? We can pull them towards the exhibition industry.
Visitors to the fair are essentially business visitors. They're interested in the machines. Either they're buying or they're selling or they're looking at the designs. Hundreds of thousands of visitors. So you can go digital, but there is nothing to replace going to the exhibition, seeing the product, and then taking it forward,
During this long journey of yours, where now you've emerged as a pioneer of this industry, what have been your personal milestones, if you could name a few of them?
I think the first milestone would be that first exhibition that I talked about in 1975, which led on to many other exhibitions. The second big milestone for us was 1991, really, when the opening of the economy started. Then foreign companies were welcome to invest here and trade here. Indian companies started investing abroad. So 91 was a very big milestone. And then in the period 99 to 2004, the telecom revolution happened. And the highway revolution happened in India, the quadrilateral. So those two, the telecom and the highway, gave a huge impetus to the economy. So when I look back, that was a third very big milestone in India's economic development, Indian industries development, and also in automatically exhibition industries, growth.
What, according to you, would be the challenges and the opportunities surrounding the Indian exhibition industry in the next 5 years?
I think the number one challenge when we go forward, we are growing the exhibition industry. We've got to have trained people. So we need to have professional training programs for exhibition management, exhibition organization, exhibition marketing, exhibition financing. This is an industry. This is a big industry of India going ahead, So we need a lot of people. I would say that's the number one priority and number one challenge. A second challenge would be infrastructure. So we need to expand places like BIEC further. So we need more land to be given for exhibition centers, because exhibition centers lead to employment generation, lead to trade, lead to investment and all of that.